on down. I like this time of the evening. It's your man Rico the opinionist. Let's just want to share some thoughts. Continue to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much, y'all. Awesome. I want to say this. Y'all know, I know you have to be living on the rock to not to be in on this whole Kendrick versus Drake beef that's been going on the last couple of weeks. And this past week, Kendrick came out with a phenomenal Juneteenth pop-up concert on, I guess it's in LA. Thousands of young people there, thousands of people in that stadium, everywhere. I mean, shoo, packed place, big venue. And he did something that was considered historic. He did that They Not Like Us. He did, I think that's the song he did 5 times in a row. I watched half of the concert and I have to go back and find it. Somebody put the whole concert on Twitter. And I messed around and pressed the wrong button and lost it. So if anybody could share the link where I can listen to the rest of the half of the concert, it'd be awesome. Because I love Kendrick Lamar. The Breakfast Club crowned him the king of hip hop for this generation. I can somewhat agree. I grew up in hip hop. I was there with Big Daddy Kane and Heavy D and all of them. Well, the female MCs. So for this generation, he's more likely the best. And I know it's a lot of some old heads, early millennials and late some Gen Zs want to throw Eminem up in there as being one of the best. Eminem ain't to go to shit. But it's just black dudes, low self-esteem, want to fit in, want to be accepted. But it's not about Eminem and him not being a goat or the goat. Uh, but uh, but I will say it's not so. I mean, this is about Kendrick Lamar, and the question is like the question of this topic, the question of this video. Damn, get your words right, brother. Is like my question was. It stems from uh, Kendrick Lamar, that song when he was telling Drake to stop saying nigga. Like he said, yeah, you've lost your privileges. You've lost your N-word privileges. Yeah, and it's this. And he mopped the floor with Drake. Drake is trash anyway. He was trash before this beef. No, but he was a harmless little dude. But I didn't like him being a little biracial dude raised up as white and Jewish. But he got black producers to do them black beats and black ghostwriters to give him street cred. But he's Aubrey all day long. Aubrey Graham. Yeah. So that was cool that everybody got to see. Well, most of us have seen for the past 10, 15 years. He's an imposter, like most of these non-black rappers are, and a lot of the black ones are imposters. But anyway, so Kendrick has a song, one of diss songs. They're telling Drake, "You've lost your N-word privileges. Stop saying nigga." But I want to say to you, Kendrick Lamar. You try. People say you the goat of hip hop. But I guess to say because of your lyricism or your knowledge, you're supposed to be extremely intelligent. 37 years old. No, he's not close to middle age. He's not a young man per se. But he does have skills. And so I would say to you, Kendrick Lamar, why don't you lead by example? If you want Drake to stop saying nigga, why don't you start? Well, if you and this is me to Kendrick Lamar and anybody, a J. Cole, another biracial dude using the N-word, it's crazy. Uh, that's a good slogan. They not like us. What do you mean, Kendrick Lamar? Are you teaching young black youth to go into their history and study Dr. John Henry Clark, Dr. Ivan Van Sertima, Dr. John G. Jackson, Dr. Frances Cress Welsing, Dr. Naeem Akbar, Dr. Amos Wilson? That's what you're saying? So they can, what do you mean they not like us? Is that what you tell me? Because you have access to millions of young people under the age of 40. And you can do what you want to do. I'm just saying, you know, you wield a lot of influence, Kendrick Lamar, especially right now. They just eating it up. And people love drama and they love beefs. And you more than supplied, you more than fed the people. But it's interesting how y'all still get to be called intelligent and y'all still use the N-word. If you were such an MC, just like anybody else, why do you even have to curse? let alone use the N-word. See, I came up in hip hop. A lot of hip hop artists, yeah, they cussed and stuff back then. Somebody used the N-word, but there's a lot of them that were straight MCs did not use the cuss word, and they didn't use the N-word, you know, and they were great. They had great beats. And their rhyme schemes were awesome. The automatopoeia usage in their flows was awesome, and they didn't have to cuss nobody out and use racial slurs. So I can't give you full boasting of being a king of hip. I guess we're talking about this generation, but you know, I think you have great talent. But if you have to cuss and use the N-word, you're no better than a Uzi Vert. You know, because I don't know. I guess when people say someone is so great and so good, then I go and check him out. I was like, well, okay, no, he shut Drake down. Pusha, what's his name? Pusha T did the same thing. So I guess apparently it's not too tough to shut down Drake. But if you want Drake, Aubrey Graham to stop saying nigga, why don't you start? And then that goes to the bigger conversation about these black rappers. And by the way, Kendrick Lamar, you know, I hope it wasn't about him not being black or whatever, because I saw pictures of your wife and kids now. Okay, now. No, I'm not dissing, I'm just making an observation. And it's because, you know, I think it looks like the only black person in your house is you. So I hope that's not what you're talking about, but still nobody should be saying the N-word, brother, young brother. And if you're gonna tell Drake to stop saying nigga, why don't you lead the way? All eyes are on you, Kendrick Lamar. So why don't you set the example of saying, look, and maybe you need to study the history of nigga. And before, I hope you're not one of these thousands of ignorant blacks when they say nigga is an acronym, never ignorant, getting goals accomplished, and all that kind of foolishness. How about you don't do it at all? Let me say, hold on one second, Kendrick. Somebody says, Ronnie, what's up? I tell my elementary school students, never use the N-word around me. They be using it in their regular conversations with each other. Yes, right. And guess what, Ronnie? They love Kendrick Lamar. See, there's a reason that the white establishment gives certain people platforms and make them stars. They create them make them into stars, because images are important. Images are powerful. The rap artists that want to be decent, well, they don't give them contracts. They don't give them big sponsorships. They don't push millions of dollars behind them, but they'll push money behind any rapper that is disgusting, that's thug, that's murderous, and love to say nigga. And Kendrick Lamar is being given accolades that's supposed to separate him from the rest. Supposed to separate him from the rest. So Kendrick Lamar, and anybody who knows him, if he's actually a good MC, if he's actually intelligent like y'all say he is, make a whole CD without talking about murdering black men, make a whole CD without cursing, and make a whole CD not even referencing the N-word, let alone using the N-word. That to me would be the sign of an intelligent, skilled MC. But you have to use cuss words and racial slurs against blacks in your music, to me, you just a carbon copy of everything else that's going on around here. And even it's gotten so bad that R&B singers using the N-word. I'm like, why you get N-word? Nita Baker never used the N-word. Luther Vandross never cussed anybody out. Never used the N-word. So it lets you know how lazy people have become. They don't want to use their brains. But then you want to say, books this ain't everything. Some of y'all should have kept y'all ass in school. Some of you should have stayed in college. Some of you should have gone to college. Or if not college, how about the library? It's interesting that we can order everything we want off of Amazon, but we don't order books. You're right, you don't have to go to college, because books are everywhere. Malcolm X never went to college. He went to the library the one of the most intelligent, and turned out to be one of the greatest orators and debaters that this country has ever seen. Malcolm X. He went from the ghetto to the library, and voila, awesome. So I guess I like to see people like Kendrick Lamar, who everybody's praising right now. I like to see him use his powers for good. Tell black men, politicize black men, and not as a Democrat either, but to organize to fight for laws that actually help black boys and black men. But y'all don't use y'all power for that, because I know the powers that be won't let you. They'll let Kendrick Lamar sell out stadium after stadium, long as he's hollering nigga all day long. And this crowd is not just black; they got whites, Hispanic, Asians, everybody hollering nigga. But Kendrick Lamar, how come you never say kike? Or the racial slur for Asians is slant-eyed, gook, Charlie. Or the racial slur for Jews, kike. Or the racial slur for Hispanics, Mexicans, that's wetback. And Latinos, spick. You never say any of that, but you and them other black rappers love to say the racial slur that attacks blacks. So, I'm going to reserve my complete compliment. I'll give you some points for being talented, being a talented rapper. But I just hate to see that a lot of you, hold on one second. Hold on one second. It's just so unfortunate. Hold on one second. Hold on, let me get across the street here. I know this is real time right here, y'all. And so if anybody knows Kendrick, it's not to beat up the brother, but it's like the real people, the white establishment does not give us a platform or a microphone to talk to black kids. The only way you reach black kids is through, I think, gaming systems and rap music these days, or some kind of sports. And the black athletes, they don't use their powerful images either to uplift and move black kids forward educationally, economically, politically. They don't do that either, unless it's for the Democrat Party. Y'all see the pattern here? So, but this is like a question or a letter to Kendrick Lamar. Says he's the hot topic right now. They've knighted him the king of this generation's hip hop at the Breakfast Club. And so if it's unfortunate to see how love to wrangle, wrangle all the youth up to get money out their pockets. Get their money, but then they go home and face the same situation, especially black men, black boys, black teenagers, and black men over the age of 30, 21. You don't teach them to demand more for their education. Learn how to read, learn how to write, learn how to talk. Don't get tattoos all over your body. Man, it'll be so great since y'all have been in America to be the voices and the images for young black children or the youth of America. At least you can do is use your powers for good to create healthier children, especially black kids. Okay? So man, Rico, share this video. If you know anybody that knows Kendrick, if you know him, share it to him. Share it to him, or share it with him, however it's supposed to go. And I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all be cool. It's your man Rico.